Robinson, Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie, I know you're busy. I'm just going to mention a few topics. You feel free to give me a take. Saul Alvarez, Josecito-Lopez.
I think it's going to be a good fight for however long it lasts. I don't see Josecito bending or folding in any way. I see him coming to fight from the first minute, and he's probably a little undersized, but he'll go out fighting, and you never know. I mean, this is a guy that's pulled off one upset already this year, so he believes in himself 100%. When you got a fighter like that, it makes him dangerous.
Sergio Martinez, Chavez Jr.
It's a tricky fight. Martinez is going to deal with with a very tough crowd. He's going to deal with something probably hasn't dealt with that tough of a crowd in his whole career.
Yeah.
But if he can relax enough to do what he usually does, I see him being a little too much for Chavez. But at the same time, I mean, the tension in that arena is probably going to be really thick. And it makes me wonder if Chavez can get off to a good start and take the confidence out of Martinez early. We'll see.
And they're talking about Pacquiao-Marquez IV. Any interest?
It's never a bad fight. I mean, have they ever really been in a bad fight? I mean, people complain about that fight, but really, Pacquiao versus Marquez ever made a bad fight? It's always been pretty exciting. So, okay, you don't want to see it again for the fourth time. Sugar Ray Robinson knocked out Carl Bobo Olsen 4 times. I mean, people didn't get tired of seeing him get knocked out the first 2 times. At least these guys are in competitive fights every time. So I don't completely knock the fight, I got to be honest with you. I think it'll always generate a bunch of interest because it's a culture fight. What I mean by that is each guy comes from their own culture and they have a big following from that culture. So I can't really knock the fight. I mean, it's the kind of fight that people are going to talk about.
And they're talking about 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. TMT might not be together. Then the rumors are 50 Cent is... him and Pacquiao might be doing something. I don't know if that's an illusion. What do you think about that whole thing?
I think that's starting to sound National Enquirer, Star Magazine-esque, where this guy is not working with this guy because instead he's going to go with this guy, the rival, and stuff like that. I don't really like to talk about boxing in terms of soap operas kind of stuff, Okay. Obviously doesn't mean I'm not curious to see what happened. I mean, it seemed like Floyd and 50 had a good thing going on there, but at the same time, to each his own, and they're both successful businessmen. They're both successful at what they do. God bless both of them, and all the best of luck to both of them. You know what I mean? Whatever the discrepancy was, or whatever the disagreement was, it's between them. But let's not make boxing into a soap opera. That's not what it is.
And last thing, your return, Brooklyn Barclays Center, October 20th, Showtime, quadruple header it might be. Your thoughts on?
I think it's a good show. I'm hearing now Devin Alexander versus Randall Bailey could be on it. As far as that's the rumor that I'm hearing. I think it just makes the show even better. I think if you got 3 World Championship fights, 4 World Championship fights in one night, that's a big way to open that tremendous arena up. So it's exciting, and I'm just glad to be part of it, man.
All right, Paulie.